Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Last Meg podcast. I'm your host, Primal, and in today's mini podcast episode, we are going to be going through the breakdown of matches and who I am going to be picking for our Major 2 Week 1 of Round Robin for qualifiers for the DreamHack Birmingham all the way out in the UK. So, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button, and just show you guys where I ended up on the leaderboard for Major 1. I was 101st for rank-wise, so let's see if we can get into top 50 or better for Major 2. So, yeah, and you can see for leaderboard-wise, I was only 16 points off of getting into the top 3, and that's pretty good in my opinion. Alright, so starting off Friday, which is a 3-match Friday, we have Boston Breach versus Optic Texas. I am going to take Optic, and I'm going to give Breach 1. It's like Breach, they might come out, maybe be a dark horse, but this is round robin, so I'm just going to have more faith in Optic because they came off of a soul-crushing Game 7 in Grand Finals, and I feel like they're going to be out for blood, so that is what I'm going to pick. Next, Carolina versus Toronto Koi. From what I've been hearing, Carolina's not been looking too hot in scrims. Like, I have a feeling their honeymoon phase is over. But Koi with the role swap, question is, can Koi produce while on the role swap? So I am going to give Koi a 3-1 for a victory for Friday. And finally, to round off the Friday matches, we have FaZe Vegas versus Miami Heretics. And I am going to go with FaZe. I'm going to give it to FaZe in a game 4, and I'm going to hit save. And we do have double points, by the way, that we can use. So I'm just going to save my double points for now till I feel like there's a series that I could bet on a bit more strong to secure the double points for. Next, going into Saturday, this is Gelmates versus Riyadh. Riyadh has come off a stinker for Major 1 versus the Major 1 champions. I feel like Gelmates, they're going to be on an all-time high. And I'm going to give Gelmates a 3-1 win. I could see with kids wanting to get back to the SMG role. If roles are swapped, I could see maybe Riyadh coming out and stealing a map. But I've got more faith in Gelmates. Now, for the next match, G2 Minnesota versus Optic Texas. I am going to go with Optic over G2, and I would say Game 5, but Optic's just looking different, really. So, G2, they are 0-1 as of now. Now, last time FaZe versus Toronto played, it was a Game 5, and it was a Game 5 smoke show. Hold on a sec, guys. As I was saying, it was a Game 5 smoke show in favor of FaZe over Toronto. I'm going to go another Game 5 bang out, but I'm going to go with FaZe. And finally, I'm going to double points the LA Thieves versus Vancouver match. I've got Thieves taking this in a hot 3-0 or 3-1, but I'm going to say 3-0 in favor of Thieves. With Neum stepping in for Kenny, I feel like Thieves are going to have a honeymoon phase, so yeah. Now, going into Sunday, we have Heretics versus Gelmates. I am taking I'm taking the Gelmates in a Game 4. Let's see what they've got here. Yep. As I said, Gelmates are just on a different level, really. So, yeah. Now, Boston Breach versus Riyadh Falcons. Like, this could be a make or break for Boston. Like, if they go 0-2, I have a bad feeling that they're going to be in trouble. And I'm going to go with the Falcons in this one just because I feel like their chemistry is going to be a bit better and not too shaky. Mainly because Boston Breach was rumored to have a roster change and all, so that could be shaking things up for players in camp. So, yep. And we actually have a 4-match Sunday. Oh my sweet baby Malanta. We have Carolina versus Thieves. I'm going to go with Thieves in a 3-1 victory. And finally, to round off our Sunday, Cloud9 New York, who has squad wiped versus G2. This is going to be a 3-1. I'm going to give Cloud9 a map if depending on how their team performs, but I've just got G2 taking it. The only upset I could see maybe is Heretics versus Jailmates maybe. And if so, yep. Alright guys, those are my predictions. Let me know who you got in the comment section below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to not miss a single video, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.